Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Did It Work? My name is Nina, and today I'm trying this TikTok trend recipe, which is a no crust pizza. It was so interesting because it looked good, and if anybody knows me, I don't really like pizza. So, since it was making me want to take a bite, I decided I'm just going to try to recreate it. So, I'm hoping this is not a fail. It's really quick, so this will be another short video. So, here we go. Everybody says we have to do this with some sort of parchment paper. So, I have it, and I also am using a pizza pan. You can use any kind of a pan, but I bought one because I don't know how not to buy stuff when I'm in the store. I've already shredded up some Parmesan cheese, and we're going to sprinkle this as big as you want your pizza onto this parchment paper. I'm making a small one because it's just me, and I'm not 100% sure I'm going to like it, so I don't want to make it too big. So that's as big as I am making mine right there. Nice little personal pan size. I put kind of a nice fair amount on here because we are essentially making a Parmesan crisp. That's essentially what we're making. This is the mandolin that I used to chop the onions up really thin. I'm going to just place them on the top in one layer. Mine are really thin, so you make them as thin or thick as you want. I think they need to be thin though. Okay, so I am happy with mine. I'm going to try to give you a better look. See that nice thin little layer on there? That's what I want. I think this is the way it's supposed to be done. Then we're going to season it. I have my extra virgin olive oil and my brush and just brush. Then they use some garlic powder, seasoned to your liking. And for color, they put some paprika on there. And I'm going to go ahead and do that even though I am putting some toppings on it. Okay, so there's the color I have on there. So I'm going to just take a few of the pepperoni. So I have my little bit of pepperoni on there to my liking. And I'm going to just put a few shreds of mozzarella, not a lot at all. Then I'm going to top it with just a little bit more of the Parmesan. I literally think I'm making a pizza Parmesan crisp right now. I am going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees until this turns a nice tannish brown color, and then I'm going to pull it out. I don't know the time on this, which means you're going to have to watch it. I'll give you the time at the tasting table for how long it was in there. So I will see you guys at the tasting table. So I have it out of the oven. It looks delicious. I had this in the oven for about 20 minutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is, pepperoni and mozzarella are kind of greasy. So I'm going to take a paper towel and kind of dab off this extra grease. Okay, so I dabbed off some of that extra grease. Now I'm going to let this set for a little bit for the Parmesan crisp to kind of set up, harden a little bit. I'm going to take it off my pizza pie pan. This looks amazing. This is what made me want to try it to start out with. All right. So I broke off a piece right here. Here we go. This is good. The onions have softened up. I can taste the garlic powder. It complements the onion very, very well. The crisp under it, that Parmesan, mozzarella, and the pepperoni. This is a pizza I would eat. And I don't eat pizza. This is really, it's flavorful. Oh my gosh. And the crisp of that Parmesan when you get to the edges is so good. I don't have the crisp so much in the middle because of the pepperoni and mozzarella that I put on it. It is oily, so it's saturated inside of that to lose that crisp. But those edges are wonderful. I will eat all of this. I will make this again. This is worth the make. If you want a pizza but you don't want the carbs, this is it. I'm not even missing the sauce. Right there. I'm not missing the pizza sauce at all either. So this is a home run for me. I'm also sure you could add Italian seasoning on here if you wanted to do that. I would be careful adding too much more toppings on here because it would weigh it down and I think it would break or it would not set up as well. So be careful on that. But I'm going to say experiment because I think that would be a fun thing to do. It took me 30 minutes total to make, and that's with shredding the cheese, putting it on there, and then waiting that 15, 20 minutes for it to brown up. So TikTok viral Parmesan onion pizza thing. It worked. Try this. Let me know what you think. And as always, love with your heart, cook with your soul. My name is Nina. Bye.